Hello there everybody, welcome back to my channel. And I'm trying a new thing which is called peeping through my steering wheel. So what you can see is my head right through this hole here, in the middle of my steering wheel. And of course we are again caught in a traffic jam. And yes, of course, as some Singapore comedian called us a developing country. Yep, developing country. We do have traffic jams, but at least we are developing. We are continuing developing. I choose to be always developing rather than a first world country where actually you call yourself a first world country. Is because that you have run out of space. You physically do not have any space to develop anymore for such a small island, I can call you. Not being disrespectful because I am born in Singapore, but since that my dad is a Malaysian, so I got to inherit his citizenship in Malaysia, which again I would like to call gladly that it is a developing country because we are developing. We got a lot of space to develop still, and this development will continue, and doing constant development will get us all getting rid of the boredom of being a first world country. Anyway, that's it. That is from me. Not that's it. I got a lot of things to say furthermore today. I mean this evening. Alright. I am okay. Firstly, happy birthday Singapore. Yep. When I was young, when I was small, my favorite to do every year is to wait for the 9th of August each year, just to see the NDP, the National Day Parade of Singapore, because their parade is totally different from what we have here in Malaysia. They tend to do it in the evening where it is much cozier, but in Malaysia we celebrate it in Kuala Lumpur, our capital city, which is always held in the morning until the late of the early of the afternoon. So we like to burn ourselves. We like to tan. We like to have this kind of bronzy color, bronze colored skin. That's why we always do our National Day Parade during the morning. So by saying happy birthday Singapore, that brings us to another topic that I'm going to say out loud, which is if of course everybody in Malaysia, we tend to compare our government with other countries' governments. Okay, why are our governments working like what they are doing now, and why other governments, like say Singapore, we cannot compare the services that they provide to their citizens, you know. Anyway, before I say anything, this is my own opinion, and my opinion is not to like provoke or create any riot or misunderstanding, or not even saying negative things about our government. Alright, so hear me out. Now, in Malay, we call our government kerajaan, you know, kerajaan. So the raja in the middle means the king or royalties, right? So in other countries they call their own as government. So let's talk about government first. Okay, government is an adjective or is it an adverb? I can't remember, but what I'm trying to say is government comes from the word govern. So their government govern the country. They serve the citizens. Okay, so if people say that there's nothing in a name, there's always something in a name. So comes back to our government, which is in bahasa Melayu kerajaan. In the middle we have raja, which is king. Now our culture, okay, is that we serve the raja, the king. We always serve the king. We as Malays and even other races back then, I mean until now, Malays are still saluting and have giving a lot gigantic respect to our king, the Yang di-Pertuan Agong, right? So with this name kerajaan is reverse. If you want to talk about the name or the term of our government, so raja, we as the citizens serve the raja. So that is why, as you can see, in any transactions in our government office, which we call kerajaan, we follow the rules. We follow the rules. We, not to say never, but we seldom fight back or argue or debate the processes that we encounter day by day in our government offices. Whatever that they say, let's say we already bring a lot of documents that we thought that is enough, and to make sure that our procedure, our request will be approved. But sometimes when we reach to our government offices, there is always something that they needed from us that we didn't bring. So we never, like, we seldom, sorry, I'm not going to say the word never, we seldom fight back. We just say, okay, so can I come back tomorrow with the informations, okay? And this is what we do, regardless of us Malays or Chinese or Indians or others lain-lain. We always follow whatever that the government officers ask us to do. Yeah, so that is why there is always something in a name. Okay, there is always a difference between what we practice in our country in comparison with other countries. So again, this is my own opinion. This is what I've been practicing. So the thing is, we have to be patient. We have to be patient and always remember that ours is not a total government. Ours is a kerajaan. So there is a word raja there, king, and we as the citizens of Malaysia, we serve our king. Right? Understand? Yeah, so that is my opinion. So it means that if you kind of not agree with what I'm saying, it's okay, but do keep in mind that what I'm trying to say is be positive. Okay, if you encounter any obstacles, even though you have prepared, like you thought that you already brought 100% of the documents and you did what you are supposed to do, and once you've reached the government office, there is always something that you didn't bring, or you have to do somewhere else and then come back to that office to finish it up. Okay, most of the times everything goes smooth. Everything goes smooth. Maybe you're like, maybe not even 20% of the procedures of the customers that went to government offices will be fail, right? Not much. So just think positive. Kerajaan is we serve them. That is why we have to be patient. Okay, so other countries, they call themselves, they call theirs as government, so it's the other way around. So think positive and you will be a happy person. Okay, just take it another way, as if you go to a government office, which is now, again, we are a developing country. Our government offices are mostly air conditioned. They have nice seats where you can wait. Sometimes they have sofas. So sometimes they have free Wi-Fi, and you can just enjoy the facilities there while waiting for your queue. And if, let's say, something not perfectly happen, and you have to come back with extra documents, or you have to go to another government offices to get a document that you will eventually bring back to the first place that you thought that you will complete your procedures. Come on, you will be back to that air conditioned nice new office with that sofa with free Wi-Fi. So the thing is, stay positive. It is healthy for your heart, healthy for your mental, and you will be a happy person. And if everybody becomes a happy person, we are a happy nation. Oh my god. Okay, actually that is I'm trying to keep this below 10 minutes so that I can process this in HD in my VLLO apps. But seems that I've been talking for more than 12 minutes now, so this time I can only process this video little less than HD. But nevertheless, there's nothing to watch even if I manage to put it in HD. It's just my head through this opening of the top of my steering wheel while I'm waiting to clear up this traffic jam before I reach home. So thanks for joining me, and that is my opinion. You can comment what you think about it, but most important of all, thank you for watching me and subscribing to me, because I think I have only 3 subscribers in this channel. Anyway, this is a channel that I will just say out loud what is inside my heart and what I'm thinking and what I feel about things in around me living in Malaysia. So with that, thank you again, and I will see you in the next video. Cheerio.